Hey everybody, this is Mike, and I'm showing you an early playtest of Battlestations Dirtside. If you've never heard of Battlestations before, it's a role-playing game slash board game designed by Jeff Siadek and published by Guerrilla Games. And the best way I can describe it is basically Star Trek in a board game. You have a spaceship that you upgrade, you go on missions, you go over to other spaceships, have space battles, just do really cool stuff with a ton of variety. I've been a fan of Battlestations since first edition, but one of the things that's always made it tougher to get to the table is that it's a one versus many game with one character acting as the game master, like a lot of RPGs. So Battlestations Dirtside is the first attempt to turn this into a fully cooperative experience. Now, fans of the Battlestations series, this is fully compatible with Battlestations 2nd Edition, and you can still play with someone being the GM controlling the enemy forces. But you can also play it cooperatively, and that's what I'm going to show you today. I'm going to keep things fairly simple. This is the first mission of the sort of tutorial set of missions that you can run through to learn the rules of the game. And we have a fairly straightforward task for us. My group of 4 crew members is on a planet of supposedly peaceful humans that have all suddenly gone crazy without warning for some reason. We have to get all the way across this portion of the planet to our spaceship, but the helm has been damaged, and we need to repair it before we can lift off and escape these violent people. Now, this mission will be a pretty simple run and gun that'll show you how people move, how the AI moves and attacks, and some of the basic actions you can take. But do be aware that the game gets so much more complicated and fun and different and varied if you want it to. You have vehicles you can drive, tanks you can fight, robots you can recruit, you can go interview people to get clues and solve mysteries. Basically, it's an incredibly robust system, and if you're a fan of Star Trek and want to have your own away missions, this is the game to make it happen. Now, the Battlestation series has tons of different alien races you can play as and control and build characters for with all these different abilities, but I'm keeping things super simple for this first playthrough just to show you the basics of the game. I'm going to say that all of my characters, including myself and my 3 allies, because you can play this pure solo with weaker allies that don't affect whether you win or lose, even if they get left behind. Just think of them as red shirts. I'm going to say all of us are humans, all of the enemies are humans, and we all have the exact same stats. Setup is super simple. You just lay out the 9 tiles as seen here, and they are double-sided. And I do want to note this is all super early demo material. Jeff Siadek was nice enough to send me some handmade tiles that he made, and these miniatures I think are from earlier editions of Battlestations. So I'm sure the game will have incredible stuff to look at once everything's finalized, but just know that this is not at all the final version that you're seeing right now. So on your turn, each of your ship members gets to move up to 2 spaces, and the spaces are kind of hard to see, but each of these tiles is a 5x5 grid. Now they can move before they take their action, or they can take their action and then move. Actions can include shooting at somebody, can include repairing the helm, or flying the ship once we get over there. Or you can sprint and just move another 2 spaces, which might help us to escape some of these guys bent on our destruction. After we activate, all of the enemies are going to activate. And you can't see them all, but basically we've got 6 guys all around us, and we're going to be spawning more as the game goes along. Their AI is pretty simple. In this scenario, at least, they'll be charging as close to us as they can. If things are equidistant, they're going to prefer to go toward the center of the map when possible. And then if they can take a shot, they'll take it, but they'll only shoot if they have a 9 or less needed to hit us on 2 6-sided dice. And speaking of dice, resolution in the game is consistently based on rolling 2 6-sided dice against a target number. But these target numbers will have lots of modifiers, the most common being your character's skill. So if I'm shooting at someone and I need an 8 to hit them, but I have 2 combat skill, I'll need only a 6 on the 2d6 dice. Also, not for my allies and for the enemies in this particular scenario, but my character will have a specialization. So here we're going to say that he's a Marine, good at fighting. And when you have a class like that, you can reroll one of your 2 dice when it pertains to the skill in your class. So for my guy, when I shoot, I can reroll one of the dice I don't like. And actually, my ability as a human is willpower, which means I can reroll both of the dice one at a time to try to get a result when it's within my profession. All right, so let's go ahead and get going with the first turn. So my little team is going to want to head north. The buildings will give us cover, making it harder to hit us. And also, people can only shoot into a building if they're adjacent to the building. So if we stay in these buildings, it should really limit the amount of attacks we can take from the crazed humans. So I think me and my 3 meat shields are going to move 2 up into that building. And buildings don't restrict movement, except that in some scenarios you have to actually like hack a door to get in. But here we don't have to worry about that. And then I think we'll sprint for our action to move again. Now I could have one of my guys go on Overwatch to shoot one of the enemies as they move closer. But with where we are, I don't think we'd get a good shot either with all these buildings in the way because, again, you can only shoot a building adjacent, and if your shot goes through a building, you don't have line of sight. So that's about the best we're going to be able to do. All right, now we activate our enemies, and it's pretty simple. You go 1 row at a time, so enemies that are further north will get activated before the enemies that go further south. And again, there's a very simple mission. These guys are just going to charge towards us. They're crazy. That's all they can think to do. But later on, enemies could like try to steal your ship or turn things against you or go get into vehicles or motorbikes or pick up better weapons or activate cannons. Like there's so much crazy possibilities in this game system. All right, so this guy's going to want to run toward us. And then if he could shoot, he would try. But this forest is going to subtract 1 for each space of forest you shoot through. And we're too far away anyway. Remember, they won't take a shot unless they need a 9 or less to hit us. So he's definitely going to keep going. And he'll keep running this way through the woods. Again, he's going to prefer to go toward the center instead of away from the center whenever his options are equidistant to reach his target, us. Okay, this guy with the ship will do the same thing. We'll kind of do a zigzag pattern there. And our friend in the ice also running towards us. Can't see through the buildings, though. Got a couple other friends in the jungle over here. And in the desert, running straight up towards us. There's one guy, I guess he was taking a swim when the virus or whatever made him go crazy. So if you're in water, moving into water, it uses up all your movement to move in there, and it also takes up your action. You have to swim, so that's all he can do. So he probably won't be reaching us anytime soon. And we finish by rolling a die for reinforcements. That's not good. So this guy's going to the 1 reinforcement space right next to our ship over there. And in most reinforcements, we'd keep track of turns, and every so many turns, reinforcements would escalate and more people would come. But here we don't have to worry about that because it's the first kind of tutorial scenario. We're just going to spawn 1 guy at the end of every turn. All right, so now we're getting into some more dangerous times. We've got some guys really near us. I think I'm going to send some of my people to shoot at them. And, well, let's see. I'm the best one here since I actually have the rerolls for my shots. So I think I'll go over here and attack that guy as my action. So I could customize my character, but for now we're keeping it simple. Everyone in the entire game has 2 skill in all statistics, except for me. I'll say I'm only 1 in one of them that won't be used at all. So I can roll 2 dice. The average to hit value of a human is 8. And then you have to count range. If they're adjacent, and by the way, there are no diagonals in this, so adjacent would only be orthogonally, then there's no penalty. But for every range beyond that, it's -1. So here, the 2 hit for him would actually be 9 instead of 8, because he's 2 spaces away. Now from that 9, I subtract my skill of 2, so I need a 7 to hit him. And I did not get it. Now, as a human, I can reroll 1 or both dice, so I'm definitely going to reroll this one first. And I'll stop there, because I did hit him. Now, we're all armed with standard blasters, which do 2d6 -1 damage. So I roll 2d6 and subtract 1. And then we all have 1 armor, so I'm going to subtract another one. So basically, I'm doing 2d6 -2. And everyone except me has 4 life. I have 5, not much more. Okay, so 2d6 -2. So 7 -2 is 5. Still enough to knock this guy unconscious. Now, if it was a player character, we could try to revive him, but the crazed humans aren't going to do that, so we'll just take him off the board. All right, now she'll run over here, and now we got to see if we want to take a shot, but line of sight-wise, we'd be going through another building space, so she can't see him. So I think what she'll do is go on Overwatch, which means she can interrupt during his action and shoot him when he hopefully moves closer and gives her a clear shot. In fact, I think we'll do that with this guy too, and he'll go in Overwatch as well, but down here waiting for this guy over here who's about to run from the desert into the street. So we have 3 of us on Overwatch. I'm the only one who's actually fully used my action and won't get to do anything for the rest of the turn. Let's go to the enemies. This guy's just going to run through the ship towards us. He's going to do the same. Now he wants to attack the closest people. And again, he's going to prefer a space closer to the center, so he'll be in this building. But before he gets to attack us, 1 or both of these guys can Overwatch against him. So we'll have her try first. So she has the same 2 skill, so his hit number is 8, minus 2 is 6, she needs a 6, but because he's in a building space, he gets cover plus 1, so she needs a 7 to hit him, same as my attack before. And she does get it. It's the same 2d6 minus 1 plus minus 1 for his armor. 9, easily, takes him out. That's what they get for rushing into our blasters. Coming down here a bit, our jungle friend makes it into the city. And our desert friend is going to go here, and then I guess either one is fairly equidistant, so we'll say he goes here. That's getting him closer to the closest guy. And he will certainly take his shot against this guy, even though he's not going to attack him either way. And once again, it is 2 range, so minus 1, so he also needs a 7 to hit despite his skill of 2. Oh, love it. Okay, and the shot for damage. Okay, so here, we actually did not defeat this guy. So 5 minus 1 for the blaster would be 4, which is how much life that guy has, but his armor prevents 1 more. So he's taken 3 damage, 1 more will put him out. And we'll just mark him with one of these little 3 damage tokens that I've proxied. There you go, game. And a quick note that my final person on Overwatch cannot see him because of the additional building space, so he can't finish him off with his shot. And finally, our aquatic swimming friend, just still enjoying the water. And we'll roll to spawn another guy. Oh, on 1 again, right back to the ship. There we go. All right, there are a lot of guys waiting over here with the ship, but the forest should give us pretty adequate cover, so I think we're going to try to take out maybe these 2 guys this turn, and then just run through the woods. So let's have my allies try their hand first. So she's going to move 2 and shoot over here. So she's minus 1 to hit because she's shooting 2 away. She's minus 1 because he's in cover, and she's minus 1 for the extra fars in between. So his target number goes from 8 to 11, minus her skill of 2, gives her a 9 to hit. Not great odds, but we'll try it out. So that's not it. I guess she wouldn't have hit no matter what that target number was. All right, we'll try again with her friend. Trying for that 9. Come on. Oh, so close. An 8. Not quite enough. The shot goes wide. Now don't forget, you can attack and then move. So I think he's going to attack the guys that are almost finished off. And still needs a 7 to hit. Oh, no. Yeah, this is unfortunate. Now, player characters would have luck that would let them re-roll things they were involved in, but this guy doesn't have any of that, so I guess he'll just run up into the woods to hopefully cancel some of that guy's line of sight. All right, so I'm last, and I can run here and nobody should be able to shoot me. The question is, do I run up again? If I go into Overwatch, I mean, I'll have almost no chance to hit any of these people. Yeah, for now, I think I'm not going to go into Overwatch, which I might regret. I'm going to only move up 1, though, because if all these guys get shot, I don't want me to be a possible victim of that, because the enemies will target the closest people and randomize within a space if there's multiple targets. All right, this turn might get a bit ugly, so 1, 2, 3, 4. Here's that guy. All right, and our friend here, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, now he is going to move right here, and then he's going to shoot one of my 2 allies. So where the enemies also have 2 skill, my guys also have an 8 target number normally. Because they're in a forest, it'll be 9, but that's it. So this guy needs a 7 to hit one of them. And unfortunately, he gets it. Same damage roll. Oh, all right, well, there goes one of my allies. Now, they are knocked out. So let's see. She took 9 minus 2 would be 7 damage, which is 3 more. And the only way to get them to stand up again would be to use a med kit to heal them. So I'll mark that she has 7 damage. If I use a med kit successfully, then I would heal 6 of, or D6 of that. So she would stand back up if I brought her back below 4 damage. Although, you know what, whatever. I know I'm just going to rush past. I don't need the allies to survive. That's what makes them different than a regular character. And I'm not going to have time to be doing a med kit. It's a pretty tough check to succeed at that. So I'm going to keep on running, I think. Speaking of running, here comes this guy shooting at my other friend, also needing a 7. I wish I'd finished him off. No! Okay, don't kill her, don't kill her, don't kill her. 5. Yes! That means with armor. Barely still standing up. That's beautiful. We got a couple more friends still out of the fray here. There we go. And hey, he's almost done swimming. All right, so it's not looking too pretty. We've got 3 of our guys left versus 5 of them. Jeez. And let's see where the reinforcement comes in. Hopefully not a 1. What are the odds? Gosh. Alright, so I have to figure out. I could just like run north through the woods, and then probably only this person would get a decent shot. Well, actually, they wouldn't get a decent shot at all because they'd have to move 2 to keep up with me. But then they're all just going to gang up. I think I gotta keep fighting. Because the thing is, once we get to the ship, we have to actually repair the helm so we can take off. And that's a difficulty 11 roll, so it's not going to be easy to get that thing prepared. So, yeah, let's just keep shooting, I guess. Alright, so I guess I'll shoot first. Or maybe I'll move first. Yeah, so I think I'll move up here. And if I'm reading the rules correctly, because I'm pretty sure I got this right, if somebody's diagonally adjacent to you, you don't have to count the terrain that you're counting through. You still count the range, though, which means I'll just have a 7 to hit here because of shooting at 2 range away. Oh, no, wait, he's in far, so I have to count that as well. Yes, it means actually I need an 8 to hit him, but don't forget I can do some rerolls. Alright, so let's just reroll that 1 with my profession reroll. There we go, got him. And let's see if we can put him down. Yes! It's 1 gone. It's a start. Alright, next, let's see, she could run up and shoot him, but then he's going to get a great shot at her. I think what she'll do is move up here and then go on Overwatch. I probably should have done this last turn because the AI is going to have them run right next to me to get the best possible shot, and then she'll get a shot at him with a minimum of penalties. So yeah, let's do that. And then he'll move here and just shoot right at that guy in the building, so he needs a 7 to hit him. Yes, and, I mean, I guess any amount of damage will defeat that guy, so only Snake Eyes would leave me, there we go, great. Alright, so both those guys gone. She's on Overwatch, potentially take out 1 more of them, but man, there's all those guys over by the ship coming to help out. Not good. Alright, so this guy will go 1, 2, 3, 4, running that way. He'll go 1, 2, now still won't take the shot because there's too much forest. 3, 4. Okay, so our friend here will go 1, 2, I guess, since he likes to go toward the center. And she will shoot him on Overwatch before he gets a chance to shoot at one of us. Hopefully she'll succeed. She needs 7 because of the forest cover. Ooh, nice. Okay, so let's get some damage and take him out before he takes us out. Yes! Boom! All right. I'm feeling a lot better now. So this guy is going to run up and... let's see, I guess he could get within 2 spaces of either of them, so let's roll for it, because I'd rather him go toward the guy who isn't hurt yet. So we'll say she's 1, 2, 3, the other guy's 4, 5, 6. Okay, never mind, he's going for the wounded one. I guess that makes more sense from a tactical standpoint. Okay, so she's in the forest, and he's 2 away. Again, we're not going to worry about the intervening forest, though, since he is diagonal from her. So it makes your target number 10, minus 2 for his skill. He needs an 8, so less than 50% chance. Miss! Yes, finally! Alright, so that's great. No one got killed, and we've cut down their numbers to only 3 people near us. Let's not forget our friend here, dripping wet, but finally ready for action. Maybe he'll reach us before we blast off. And reinforcement time. How much do we want to bet it's a 1? Oh, it's a 6! That's all the way down in the jungle to the southwest, so that's great. That should take that guy a little while to run up to the ship there. Alright, as you can see, the game is pretty fast and furious. We're almost to our ship. There's 3 guys in our way, but there's 3 of us. We can take them. So let's see. I don't know if I want to move up to here because then this guy's going to charge right into me. You know, let's have these 2 guys go first. If they both take out the easier ones, maybe I'll try a... oh, no, I can't shoot at him because ships and buildings, remember, you have to be adjacent to actually see them. He's hiding behind the airlock. But yeah, in either case, this guy's going to go here and shoot at that guy. He's our good old friend, 7. Yes! And get that damage roll, get that damage roll, boom! All right. And just a note again, people only start dying when you've done 6 damage over their capacity, which means when these people have 10 damage on them. I don't think I've done that much damage to any of them. So these innocent people that have been driven crazy by some terrible force, I'm not killing them, I'm just knocking them out, just in case anyone thinks I'm leading a band of sociopaths here. All right, now our injured friend, gonna push forward, see if she has the same luck. 6 is not enough. Okay, so she's just sitting there waiting to be slaughtered. So the question is, do I run all the way up? Because if I do, then I'm potentially a target from this guy. And, you know, I could be knocked out almost as easily as they can. So, don't want to take that risk. I'm going to move up 1 short. Still shoot at him. So he's got +1 from the intervening forest, +1 for being range 2 away, +1 for being in forest himself. Target number of 11 minus 2 is 9. So I've got to get a 9 with my reroll powers. Yeah, it's not a great roll. Okay, let's reroll this first. Okay, that was a 3. That doesn't count. Let's reroll this 3. Okay. So let's use one of my luck points. I think I have 6 to reroll the entire thing. I think I can use my power again. Okay, let's see if we can get this a 6. Okay. I think I can only use 1 luck per roll. You know, I can check that later. But for now, let's just say that I missed and I cry as they probably wipe out my friends and maybe me too. And so speaking of that, this guy runs in and takes a shot at my injured friend. Needs a 7. Oh, and he missed! Oh, you see that little tilt there? The tilt of salvation? So the other guy just shoots her as well, and he does not miss, and he does not leave her alive. All right, so she is also unconscious, not going to have time to heal her. But hey, that 1 miss means that I didn't get shot. Very happy about that. Going to show you our other friends. Going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4. He's actually almost in the game, unfortunately. Reinforcements at 4. Where's 4? Oh, lovely. 4 is in the water. We're going to make him this giant elephant fighter because I think that's funny that he's swimming. Right, we got 2 on 2, but reinforcements coming, and that ship is getting closer, but not close enough. Now, so let's run up this guy first. I'm going to try to get him the same space as him, so he might act as a shield if we don't defeat these guys. He needs a 7. This is a big roll. Come on. Yes, 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 yes. Get that damage. Wait, 6 minus 2 is 4. Boom! Just barely knocked him out. That was great. Something I haven't said, by the way, if you're wondering why I'm just running into the space with them, is that if you run into somebody else's space, they get a free melee attack against you. Not looking to do that. I'll just move up and give myself a 7 to hit as well. Oh, I think that counts. Okay. I believe I can use luck for my damage rolls, so let's go ahead and do that. No! Alright, that's only 2 damage. That guy's definitely still kicking. And he's going to turn the favor. 1, 2, 3 shoots at me. 4, 5, 6 my friend. Not at me, not at me, not at me. Lord, okay. So here comes his attack. And 7. Oh, that does hit me. Okay. This could be it, although I can use luck to reroll this damage roll. I've got 4 luck left. So that would definitely knock me out. Just barely, though, because I have 5 life instead of 4. So let's use luck. Okay. So I have taken 3 damage. I'm still kicking. Okay, and the friend, 1, 2, 3, 4. So he won't shoot this round, but he's right in there. And the swimmer. Boop. I'd love to have like another 4 reinforcement. Please don't come any closer. 2. Oh man, that's right north of us. Yep, this bad boy wants to play too. I'm not loving our odds at this point. Alright, so I'm not sure the best move here. I mean, I have the best chance of actually shooting that guy, so maybe I shoot first, then move and stay in the woods, and then this guy goes on Overwatch and stays in my space. That seems like what we want to do. Alright, so I'll go first. I need a 7. Don't even need my reroll for it, and I just need to do 2 more damage. That's certainly enough. He's gone. Okay, then for my 2 movement, I will go here. So I'm within sprinting distance of the module we need to fix. And this guy will run up next to me and go into Overwatch, ready to shoot at one of these 2 guys who's going to try to attack us this turn. Speaking of them, so this guy goes 1, 2, and he's going to shoot at one of us, but first we'll shoot at him. So this is going to be another one of those 9 2 hits. And this is the guy, my friend, without rerolls. Come on, Hail Mary. Yes! Okay, take him out, take him out, take him out. Yes! All right. That does mean, though, this guy still gets a shot. 1, 2, 3 at me. 4, 5, 6 at my friend. No! Okay, don't get a 9. Don't get a 9. Don't get a 9. 7! Beautiful! He misses. He's swimming. He's actually running up. He's going towards us, so I can definitely move him that way towards the center instead of towards our ship, which would be more dangerous. And reinforcement is coming into 3. That's over east on the snowy field. Hopefully we can get out of here before he gets to catch up to us. All right, so I think instead of shooting at this guy, we're both just going to dash over there and try to fix that thing. So that'll be 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. We are in there. And yeah, they won't be able to shoot us this turn because they can't see through the rooms. They have to be adjacent to us. So our friend right here, 1, 2, 3, 4. He's in the ship, but he can't see us yet. Down here in the city, 1, 2, 3, 4. Getting pretty close. Over in the fields, 1, 2, 3, 4. And in the water, just 1. And reinforcements, not a 1. No! On a positive note, we can certainly shoot him right away. So we could go for a Hail Mary and try to fix it and lift off the ship right now and win, but the fixing check is an 11 with our skill of 2, because neither of us is an engineer. We need a 9. That's not very likely. The lifting off is much easier. It's only an 8 test. With our skill would be a 6. But I think we need to take care of both of these guys before we do that. So I think my friend here is going to shoot at him, because this guy gets no cover bonus, so it's just a 6 to hit him. We haven't seen one of those. And hey, that's it. And damage. Yes. Took out that guy just as he ran in. And then I'll go on Overwatch waiting for this guy to come, because I don't really want to leave that room. So he runs right here. Before he shoots us, I'm going to shoot him. He does have cover, so I need a 7. Got it easily. But give me that damage. Yes. All right. Feeling pretty good about this. This guy here is going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so we can get a shot on him next turn and try to fix the engine. And our big elephant friend is out of the water, and this guy has made it to the forest, but they're not an element quite yet. But reinforcements, 5. Ooh, all the way down in the sand. That guy should not matter at all. All right, let's do this. Victory is within our grasp. So if I shoot, I get a reroll. It seems like that's the definitely the thing to do. So I'm going to go ahead and shoot. So, okay, I'll reroll the 2 first. Got him. And for damage, whoa! Ooh, I think, let's see, so -2 for armor, that'd be 10, -4 life. Oh, no, that guy's actually bleeding to death. Well, sorry. I'm sure you were a very nice person. Now, my guy could try to fix this, but it's a 9. Instead, he can take his whole turn to do a prepare action, and that way he'll get +1 next turn. It'll be only an 8. I'm not sure what the probability is better. 2 chances at 9 or 1 at 8. Yeah, you know, I think I'll just go for it and try for the 9, because I can do it next turn with luck. That's definitely not it, so no fix for me. Oh man, I didn't realize this guy was so close. He's going to be shooting us next turn, potentially. Our other friends are slowly making their way up there. And reinforcements, 4. Oh, it's back in the water. Another useless one. Okay, well, a bit of deja vu, because we're still getting attacked. So I'm going to shoot at that guy next to me. Oh, reroll the first one. Reroll the second one. Use one of my 3 remaining luck. Gosh. Okay, there we go. I've got 2 luck left. And okay, he is taken out. And what the heck, we need a 9 again. Let's do it. Oh man, I wish I'd taken that +1 bonus last turn. And a bunch of little enemies moving this turn. There we go. Reinforcements, 2 in the forest, so pretty close. All right, this is the first turn where we actually have a breather to really try to do this in a focused way. So I'm going to try to repair. I still also need a 9, but I can re-roll with my 2 remaining luck. Now, I could have him do an 8 test to try to give me a +1, but when the test only needs a 9, that seems sort of... Oh, sorry, no, it's an 8 test -2, so he could roll for a 6 to give me +1. That actually seems to make sense. Okay, so he's going to try to assist me. He needs a 6 to give me +1 on my roll. Thanks for nothing, buddy. I'm still going for it, though. I need a 9. Whoa! Boom! All right, so we have fixed the engine. I am a great engineer. I'm losing my base over here. I'm a great engineer in addition to an amazing gunfighter. Feeling good about that as I bleed a little bit. Oh man, they are hunting us down. They are coming for us. Except for this guy. I think he just likes the beach. And reinforcements, 3. Back in the snow. We're okay. All right, our ship is empty. Our engines are repaired. If one of us can succeed at lifting off the ship, it's a 6 test, then we'll be good. I think I'm going to go for it. Clearly I'm the captain, so I need a 6, and I have luck to re-roll it. Are you serious? I need a 6. I need a 6. It's not a hard roll to get. What are you doing to me? Okay, I'm not sure if trying again in the same turn makes it less likely. Let's say no. Let's say this guy just pushes me out of the way. He actually knows how to fly this ship. Come on now. What? Okay. Wow. So 1, 2. Okay, they don't get to shoot yet, but they're on the ship. And how about this person? Yeah, great. All right. Well, I have a lot of friends on the ship with me. That's lovely. And here, let's get one reinforcement just to really make it fun. Called it. So, final turn. Not gonna shoot anybody. If we lift off, the poison in the atmosphere that's like making them do this will fade away, so they won't attack us. They'll just parachute out, and we'll be safe. Just need a 6. Just need a 6. Okay, red guy 6. Got a luck left. Got a luck left. There we go. That's a 10. All right. So our ship lifts off. These guys jump out. Oh, and apparently I jump out too. I'm just hanging on for dear life. It's like Air Force One or something up in here. That is the end of the scenario. We have survived. So that was a quick look at Battlestations Dirtside. You can see how fast and furious the scenarios play. And again, the variety and the replayability, because they have this whole table of like different planets you can play on. So I could do this exact same scenario but with a lava planet where like lava is slowly creeping along the board. I could have dirt bikes, I could have tanks, I could have other spaceships flying around bombarding me, I could have missiles, I could have our spaceship shooting at their spaceship while we're also doing stuff on the planet. I mean, it's really a crazy, versatile system. Really cool stuff from the Battlestations team. But that's the game. Hope you enjoyed watching it. Good gaming, and we'll see you at the next stop. Pew, 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 pew!